Hello, my good people. Hello, my good students. It's teacher Omosh, and we are going to look at fractions for grade 6 learners. Today, we are looking on fractions for grade 6 learners, and we are going to measure today on addition of fractions. We are going to measure on addition of fractions. We know that fractions represents part of a whole. A fraction represents part of a whole. Now, we are going to dive in direct to our lesson today. We're going to dive in direct to our lesson today. So we have addition of fractions with common denominators. This is in example 1. We're going to add fractions with common denominators. We are adding fractions with common denominators. So we have 3 over 5. We are adding 1 over 5. We are adding 3 over 5 to 1 over 5. If we look at this sum here, they have a common denominator, which is 5. If you look at 3, it has a denominator which is 5. If you look at 1, it also has a denominator which is 5. So the solution here, since we have the first fraction and the second fraction both have a common denominator which is 5, so the denominator will remain constant. The denominator will remain constant because even if you're going to find the LCM of 5 and 5, it's 5. So instead of going a long way finding the LCM of 5 and 5, just note the LCM of two common denominators is that number. So it is 5. So look at this. So we are going to add 3 to 1, we get 4 over the common denominator which is 5. So it is 3 plus 1 over 5. Sorry for covering it. So we are going to example 2. Let's look at example 2, which is our major in grade 6. We are looking at example 2. Here is where grade 6 is right now. I think the first one was for grade 5, just for reminding ourselves what fractions are. So look at example 2. Example 2 states that what is the value of 2 over 3 plus 1 over 6? What is the value of 2 over 3 plus 1 over 6? Let's dive in directly to the solution. So the first step, we are going to find the LCM of the denominators. We are going to find the LCM of the denominators. If we look at 2, it has a denominator which is 3. If you look at 1, it has a denominator which is 6. So we find the LCM of 3 and 6. LCM, least common multiple. We're going to find the LCM of 3 and 6. Now we are going to do it together. So the first thing here, we're going to find a number which is either remember, we're going to find a number which is either divisible by 3 or 6. We're going to find a number which is either divisible by 3 and 6 or 6. It is LCM, it is not GCD, it is LCM. So we're going to look for a number which is both divisible by 2, not both, but either is divisible by either 3 or 6. Let's look at 2. Can 3 divide 2? Can 3 be divided by 2? No, 3 cannot be divided by 2. Let's place there 2. Can 3 be divided by 2? No, 3 cannot be divided by 2. Let's look at 6. Can 6 be divided by 2? Yeah, 6 can be divided by 2. So we have said either. So 6 can be divided by 2 3 times. 6 can be divided by 2 3 times. And look at 3. Can 3 be divided by 2? No. So if 3 cannot be divided by 2, it remains. If 3 cannot be divided by 2, it remains. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at 3. Any value that can be divided, that can divide 3 both 3. I think 3 is the best one, eh? Sorry. 3, yeah. 3 into 3, it goes once, and 3 into the other 3 once. So the LCM we're going to have is 2 times 3, which is 6. So we have our LCM, which is 6. Look at this. 2 over 3 plus 1 over 6. The LCM is 3. Let's continue. Okay. So this is how it's done. 2 over 3 plus 1 over 6. The LCM is 6. So the denominator here, 6. The denominator here, 6. So to find the numerator, we'll have to divide 6 by 3. Divide 6 by 3, then multiply by the numerator. Divide 6 by 3 for the first fraction, multiply by the numerator. So it is 6 divided by 3 is 2. This 2 here. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then 2, we multiply by the numerator, which is the other 2. So it is 2 times 2, okay, which we get is 4, plus 6 divided by 6 is 1. So it is 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So we are having 4 plus 1 over 6, which is 5 over 6. So if we add these two fractions, that is 2 over 3 plus 1 over 6, we are going to get 5 over 6. We're going to get 5 over 6. Let's look at another example here, example 3. Let's look at this example 3 here. So we are having 4 over 9. 4 over 9. We are adding it to 1 over 4. So it is 4 over 9. We are adding it to 1 over 4. The first step, we said that if we are having two fractions, the first thing, if we are adding them, find the LCM. Find the LCM of the denominators. Make sure you find the LCM of the denominators. So the solution, we are first finding the LCM of the denominators. The denominators are 9 and 4. The denominators are 9 and 4. So we are finding the LCM of 9 and 4. We have worked out the LCM of 9 and 4. Look, let's do it here together. So it is 9 and 4. We are finding the LCM of 9. So we are going to look for a number. It should be a prime number, in fact. It should be a prime number. So we are going to look for a number which can either divide 9 or 4. And we start with the least. That's why it's the LCM. We start with the least. So we're going to look for a least common multiple that can either divide 2, that can either divide 9 or 4. Okay? We're going to look for a least common divider or multiple that can either divide 9 or 4. We start with 2. 2 cannot divide 9, but 2 can divide 4. 2 cannot divide 9, but 2 can divide 4. So if 2 cannot divide 9, the 9 remains. But 2 can divide 4 2 times. 2 can divide 4 2 times. We go to the lower one. We look at the 2 also. The least common multiple, the least common number that can either divide 9 or 2. So we have 2 here. 2 cannot divide 9, but it can divide 2. So we use 2 to divide the other 2, which is 1. But it can't divide 9. The 9 remains. We go to 9. 9. We look for a number a least number that can divide 9. And also can divide 1. If we take 3, if we take 2, 2 cannot divide 9. 2 cannot divide 9, so we don't use 2 there. So we continue to the next prime number, which is 3. So 3 can divide 9 3 times. 3 cannot divide, 3 can divide 1. The 1 remains. We continue. So we find the LCM as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So we have our denominator, our least common or our LCM as 36. So sorry, this 36, the 36 will divide 36. So 36, we're going to divide 36 by 9 by the denominators, by 9 and also by 4, then multiply by the numerator to get our numerator answers. Okay, so we're going to divide 36, we're going to divide by 9 first. If we divide 36 by 9, it is 4. Then 4 we multiply by 4. This is what I've done here. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Then 4 times 4, 16. Let's continue. The other one is 36 divided by 4 is 9. Then 9 times 1. Okay. 36 divided by 9 is 4. 4 times 4. Then the other one plus 36 divided by 4 is 9. Then 9 times 1. So we are having 4 times 4 on the numerator is 16 plus 9 times 1 on the numerator is 9 over our denominator, which is 36. So we get our answer as 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. So we get our answer as 25 over 36. 25 over 36. I hope we are proceeding well. I hope we are proceeding well. I hope we are proceeding well. So let's look at example 4. Let's look at example 4. So example 4. Example 4, it has a combination of a mixed fraction and a proper fraction. Remember, we have 3 types of fraction. We have mixed fraction, improper fraction, and a proper fraction. A mixed fraction is a fraction that contains a whole number and a fraction. A fraction that contains a whole number and a fraction. For example, we having 1 over 20, 1 whole number, 1 over 20. That one is known as a mixed fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction that contains a larger number on the top and a smaller number at the bottom. A larger number on the numerator and a smaller number at the denominator. It's like an elephant being carried by a rabbit. It's an elephant. It's like an elephant being carried by a rabbit. That is an improper. It looks like it's not even proper. Its mind, it's improper. The word just describes it. So that one is an example of an improper fraction. So in our example 4 here, we are having an equation that is asking us to add a mixed fraction to a proper fraction. It's telling us to add a mixed fraction to a proper fraction. So we are having one whole number, 1 over 20. We are adding it to 13 over 30. So in this sum here, we are having 2 solutions. We're going to solve it in 2 ways or 2 methods. Like maths, we said that maths is like a rat. It's like a rat, a real rat. And there are many ways of killing a rat. You can tell daddy to chase it with some sufurias in the house, or even putting it some trap under the bed or chairs, like so. So this is our rat today, and we are going to kill it. So we have two ways of killing our rat. The first way is change the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Change the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So we are going to change this one whole number 1/20 into an improper fraction, whereby an elephant is being carried by a rabbit. So we are going to change this mixed fraction into improper. How do you change it into improper? Take the denominator, multiply by the denominator remains constant. The denominator remains constant. If the denominator is 6, it remains 6. If the denominator is 9, it remains 9. Here we have our denominator is 20. Our denominator will remain 20 when we are changing it into improper fraction. So we are going to take the denominator. To find our numerator, we take the denominator, multiply by the whole number, then add the numerator. Take the denominator, multiply by the whole number, then add the numerator. Yeah. So like 20, we are going to take 20. We multiply by 1, then we add 1 to get our numerator. 20 multiplied by 1 is 20. Then if you add 1 to that 20, it's 21. So that's where we are getting 21/20. That's where we are getting 21/20. So our new sum will look like this. Our new sum will look like this. 21/20, we are adding 13/20. 21/20, we are adding 13/20. Before it was 1/20, we are adding 13/20. But we have changed this one into an improper fraction, and it has now become 21/20. Now this is our new sum that we are working out here. So remember, this is our first solution. This is our first solution. So this is very simple. Adding these two is very simple. We have already done addition up there. We did addition of fractions like this. So the first thing when doing addition of fractions like this, find the LCM of the denominators. Work out the LCM of the denominators. We have 20 and 30. Work out the LCM of 20. Work out the and 30. Work out the LCM of 20 and 30. I've done it here. Yeah, I've done it here. Here is the LCM of 20 and 30. Yeah, and you can do it at your own free time. The LCM of 20 and 30. So the LCM of 20 of 30, I've done it. I've gotten 60 as my LCM. 60 as my LCM. So 21/30. Sorry, this one should be 30. Yeah, this one should be 20. That one should be 20. So it is 21/20. We are adding 13/30. So here is the LCM, 60. So we start 60 divided by 20 times 21. 60 divided by 20 is 3. 3 times 21 plus 60 divided by 30 is 2. 60 divided by 30 is 2. Then 2 times 13. So it is 21 times 3 is 63. 21 times 3 is 63 plus 13 times 2 is 26 over our denominator, which is 60. 63 plus 29. 63 plus 29 is 6 plus 3 is 6 plus 3 is, yeah, 6 plus 3 is 9, and 6 plus 2 is, yeah, 6 plus 2 is 8. So we are having 89. So 63 plus 26 is 89 over 60. If we look at this thing, this no, sorry, if we look at this fraction here, I was about to call it a thing because it looks like it is mad. Eh? How can 60 carry 89? 60 is smaller than 89, so we call it an improper fraction. Yeah, an improper fraction, because you are 89 is really depressing 6. Yeah, so we can't leave our answer as an improper fraction. Yeah, because 89 is really suffocating 60. Or 89 is really suffocating 60. So what we do, we change it back to a mixed fraction. Yeah, we change it back into a mixed fraction. How do you change this sum into back into a mixed fraction? Just divide 60, no, just divide 89 by 60. Divide 89 by 60. Divide 89 by 60, and you're going to get your answer as 1 whole number 29 over 60. 1 whole number 29 over 60. Then we have, remember that one was our first solution. That one was our first solution. That one was our first way of killing the rat. Look at this. This one was our first way of killing the rat. I hope you have understood it. This one was our first way. You first change the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Work out the fraction. Then you're going to get your answer as an improper fraction. Then change it back into a mixed fraction. That is our first step. So our second step, let's look at our second step here. Let's look at our second step here. So our second step states that work out the whole numbers and the fractions separately. Work out the whole numbers and the fractions separately. In this sum here, we are having a whole number which is only 1, yeah? 13 over 30 does not have any whole number. 13 over 30 does not have any whole number. So we work out whole numbers as separate. Look, we have 1. So we have the only whole number which is 1. We don't have any other number to add on it. We can add 0, which is 1 plus 0 is 1. So there is no need of adding, yeah? So we have 1, and here we don't have any whole number, so it's like 0, yeah? That's why I'm adding 1 plus nothing. 1 plus nothing is 1, yeah? And we have the fractions. If we hide the 1 here, the whole number here, we're having the fraction 1 over 20 plus 13 over 30. We are having 1 over 20 plus 13 over 30. So this is the sum now we are going to work on. We did it there, the common. So the first thing you do, find the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 20 and 30. The LCM of 20 and 30, you will work out the LCM of 20 and 30. You'll get the LCM of 20 and 30 is 60. Now come here, 1 over 20 plus 13 over 30 is equals to the LCM, which is 60, okay? So we start by dividing 60 by 20. So 60 divided by 20 is 3. Then 3 times 1 plus 60 divided by 30 is 2. Then 2 times 13. That's what I've done in the numerator. So it is 60 divided by 20 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay? So 60 divided by 20, 60 divided by 30 is 2. 2 times 3 is 2 times 3, no, not 2 times 3, sorry, 2 times 13. 2 times 13 is 26, yeah. So in the numerator we are having 3 plus 26 over 60. Yeah. So we are going to have 3 plus 26 is 29 over 60, yeah. 29 over 60. So only the fractions, if we add 1 over 20, sorry, let me bring it back. Yeah, here is it. It is. So if we add 1 over 20 to 13 over 60, we are getting 29 over 60. If we add 1 over 20 to 13 over 30, we are getting 29 over 60. So we have only added these two here. We have only added these two. We have only added these two here, the fractions. What about the whole number? The whole number, we added it and got, yeah, we added the whole number here, 1 plus 0, and we got our answer as 1. So 1, so we bring the whole number to the fraction that we have gotten as our answer to the added fractions, yeah. So it is that one, we bring it in, yeah, to here. We just bring it in, even don't do something else. If after adding the fractions, after adding the whole numbers, just combine the two. Combine the fraction, the added fraction, combine the added whole numbers, and get your answer. As simple as that. Let's look at another example here for more clarification. Yeah, let's look at this example 5. Example 5, it states that what is the value of 3 whole number 2 over 5 plus 4 whole number 1 over 4. So what is the value of 3 whole number 2 over 5 plus 4 whole number 1 over 4? So we said that there are two ways. The first way, you first change these mixed fractions into an improper fraction. That is the first way. The first way, you change them into an improper fraction. The second way, you just add 3 plus 4, you get your answer. 2 over 5 plus 1 over 4, you get your answer. Then just combine them and get your final answer. Or you can use the first way, changing them into an improper fraction, adding the two fractions, then coming back again, changing them into a mixed fraction. So any can do, but I prefer the second one. Yeah, the second one is more easier. The second one is more easier. Like, it's very easier. Just taking 3 plus 4, you get your answer. 1 over 4 plus 2 over 5, you get your answer, combining your answers. Or let's look at the first one. The first solution here. So we are changing the two mixed fractions into improper fractions. We're changing the two mixed fractions into improper fractions. Let's change 3 whole number 2 over 5 into an improper fraction. Let's change this one into an improper fraction. So it will be, remember I said the first time that the denominator remains constant. If the denominator is 5, it remains 5. Okay, if the denominator is 5, it remains 5. So let's change it into an improper fraction. So it will be 5 times 3 plus 2. Okay, 5 times 3 plus 2. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. So we are having 17 over 5 for this one. 17 over 5, here it is. Plus, we are having this plus here. Let's change this one into an improper fraction. It is 4 times 4 plus 1. 4 times 4 plus 1. So it is 4 times 4, which is 16, plus 1, 17. So we are having 17 over 4. Here it is, 17 over 4. So calculating this one, the first thing, you find the LCM of the denominators. Finding the LCM of the denominators is very simple. Finding the LCM of the denominators is very, very simple. So I did and found the LCM of the denominator as 20. The LCM of the denominator, I did it and found it as 20. Let's calculate 17 over 5 plus 17 over 4. Let's we did our LCM, found our LCM as 20. So 20 divided by 5, 20 divided by 5 is 4. Then 4 times 17. Okay, it is, here it is. Plus 20 divided by 4 is 5. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 times 17 is, here it is. So we are having 17 times 4 on the numerator. We are having 17 times 4, which is 68. You can calculate that. Then you can calculate 5 times 17 also, and you are getting your answer as 85. Okay, so we are going to add 68 to 85. We are adding 68 to 85, and we are getting our answer as 153 over 20. 153 over 20. Now look, we are already having an improper fraction here as our answer. 153 over 20 is an improper fraction, and it's our answer. If you look at the numerator, it's larger than the denominator. The denominator is 20 and 153 is our numerator. It's larger than the denominator. So we can't leave our answer as an improper fraction. Never leave your answer as an improper fraction. The teacher will look at you and say that maybe there is something improper. So we don't leave our answer as an improper fraction. Change this one into mixed fraction. How do you change it into mixed fraction? You take 153, you divide it by 20, and you're going to get your answer is as a mixed fraction. You're going to get your answer as a mixed fraction. In case you don't know how to divide this one, we're going to be in another class for our next lesson, and we are going to divide these two here. Okay, so let's look at our second solution. That one was our first solution, so we get our answer as 7 whole number 13 over 20. For our second solution, there are only 3 steps. The first step, you just add the whole numbers. The second step, add the fraction. And the third step, combine what you have added. The two, the fraction and the whole number. Combine them. And you're going to get your final answer. Okay? So, let's start with the first step. We are adding we are adding the whole numbers first. Yeah, so in our fraction here we are having two whole numbers. It's much different from the first fraction, which we had only one whole number. Here we are having two whole numbers. Let me bring it back. Look at our question. We are having two whole numbers. We have 3 as a whole number, 4 as a whole number. We have 2 over 5 as a fraction. We have 1 over 4 as a fraction. So in our first step, in step 2, okay, our first step in method 2, we are first adding the whole numbers, which is 3 and 4. Take 3, add it to 4. 3 plus 4, you get your answer as 7. 3 plus 4, you get your answer as 7. That's our first step, adding the whole number. Now the second step, you're going to add these two fractions. That is 2 over 5. You add it to 1 over 4. That's our second step. Here we are. Now the first step, we are adding 3 to 4 and we get our answer as 7. We are done with our first step. Yeah, we are done with adding whole numbers. Now we go to the second step, addition of the fraction. Yeah, now we are adding 2 over 5 to 1 over 4. 2 over 5 to 1 over 4. Simple. The first thing when adding fractions, find the LCM of the denominators. The denominators, we have 4 and 5. So if we are looking for the denominators of the common multiple of 5 and 4, we find the LCM. Okay, and the LCM of the denominators is 20. So if we are taking 2 over 5, we are adding it to 1 over 4. 2 over 5, we are adding it to 1 over 4. It will be over the denominator, which is 20. So you divide the denominator. You divide the denominators here. You divide the denominators. That is 20. You divide by 4. 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4. Sorry. 20 divided by 5. Sorry, first. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Then 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 20 divided by 4 is 5. Then 5 times 1 is 5. So on the numerator we are having 8 plus 5 over 20. So 8 plus 5 over 20 is 13 over 20. I've already added my fractions. Here is the answer for my fractions, 13 over 20. Here is the answer for my whole number, 7. Sorry. The answer for my whole number, 7. The answer for my fractions, 13 over 20. Just combine these two. 7 whole number, 13 over 20. Are they the same? Yep, they're the same. So the method that you're going to use depends on how you have understood it. Okay. Look, combine the two answers. Just combining it. Yeah? Or even adding 7 plus 13 over 20. If you add 7 to 13 over 20, you're going to get this. If you add 7 to this, you're going to... And now let's look at statement questions. I know I know some of us don't like sentences, so never ignore a sentence because it's too long. Now you tend to ignore it and say that it's hard even without reading it. Now look at this statement here, a farmer. It seems too long. Now some of the students will just ignore it. Don't ignore some. Always the statement questions are always easy, and I'm going to create another lesson of how to answer statement questions or sentences. Okay, so let's read at example 6. A farmer sold 5 over 12 of his goats to a butcher. and 7/18 of his sheep to a school. Wow, this farmer, I think he got a lot of money. Eh? So, what fraction of goats and sheep did he sell all together? What fractions of goat and sheep did he sell all together? All together means addition. If you see this term anywhere, all together, just know that you are adding. So this farmer sold 5/12 of his goats. I don't know how, I don't know the exact number of the goats that he had, but he sold only 5/12. Just a portion of it, a portion of it, a portion of it. Remember what we said, what fractions are. Fractions represents part of a whole. This 5/12 is just part of those goats. It's not that he sold the all the goats that he had. Just 5/12 is just part of it. So a farmer sold 5/12 of his goats to a butcher. Wow. 7/18 of his sheep to a school. What fraction of goats and sheep did he sell altogether? We are answering it. Altogether means addition. So we are going to add 5/12 to 7/18. We are adding 5/12 to 7/18. So this is just addition, common addition of fractions. The first step ever, find the LCM of the denominators. Find the LCM of the denominators. We have our denominators as 12 and 18. First thing, solve the LCM. So here, if you don't know how to find the LCM, so here is a very quick way. So you can study that. So we did it and and got our LCM as 36. Our LCM is 36. So 36 divided by 12 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Here it is. Plus 36 divided by 18 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 15 plus 14 over 36 is 29/36. Simple. And you are getting your free marks there. Those are free marks. So I think our lesson is over for addition of fractions. For grade 6, our lesson is over. And thank you for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share and even comment. I need those comments. So before we end our video, I've got some practice questions that you can be practicing at your own free time. You can practice these practice questions. So we have question 1, working out the following: 3/7